If you are a Muslim living in the United States and you are planning to buy a home, you may have asked yourself, can I buy a house in America without paying interest? The answer is yes. There are Islamic home financing options available in the US that are designed to avoid riba or interest. Islamic mortgage loan structures are available in the USA. But here is one important point. An Islamic mortgage is not simply a conventional mortgage with the word Islamic added to it. The underlying contract is structured differently. In this video, we will explain what Islamic mortgage loans are, how halal home financing works in the USA, the main financing models, what to look for when choosing a provider, and some more important questions around the Islamic mortgage loans in the USA. But first, we understand what is an Islamic mortgage system. Let's understand the basic idea. With a conventional mortgage, a bank lends you money to purchase a house. You then repay that loan over time, along with interest. From an Islamic finance perspective, riba is prohibited. Islamic home financing takes a different approach. Instead of simply lending your money and charging interest, the financer may structure the transaction as a partnership, lease, or sale. The three major structures you will hear about in the US are diminishing musharaka, ijara, and murabaha. Let's break each one down in simple terms. Number 1. Diminishing musharaka. Diminishing musharaka is a form of declining co-ownership. Here is a simple example. Imagine you want to buy a $400,000 home. You provide a down payment, while the Islamic financing company contributes the remaining amount. You and the financer becomes the co-owner of the property. Every month, your payment generally has two components. First, you pay rent for the portion of the home that is still owned by the financer. Second, you purchase another portion of the financer's ownership. Over time, your ownership percentage increases while the financer's percentage decreases. Eventually, you own 100% of the house. This is one of the major Islamic home financing structures used in the US market. Number 2. Ijara. The second structure is ijara, which can be thought of as a lease to own arrangement. In this model, the financing provider purchases the property and leases it to you. You make payments according to the agreement, and ownership is transferred to you according to the terms of the arrangement. So instead of thinking, the bank is lending me $400,000 at interest, the structure is based around the financer owns the property and I am leasing it with a path towards ownership. The exact ownership transfer, rent, maintenance responsibilities, and other terms can vary, so you should carefully review the actual contract. Number 3. Murabaha. The third structure is murabaha, or cost plus financing. Here is the basic concept. The financer purchases the property and then sells it to you for an agreed higher price. For example, the property might cost $400,000 and the financer could sell it to you for a predetermined total price payable over time. The important point is that the transaction is structured as a sale rather than a conventional interest-bearing loan. The total schedule and markup must be clearly disclosed in the contract. Again, the actual Sharia compliance depends on how the specific transaction is structured and implemented. The important point to understand is that, is an Islamic mortgage really halal? This is probably one of the most important questions. And the honest answer is, do not judge a product only by its marketing name. A company can call something an Islamic mortgage or halal home loan, but you should understand the actual contract behind it. Different Islamic finance structures have received different scholarly opinions. And scholars can disagree about whether a particular implementation fully satisfies Sharia requirements. So before signing anything, look for information about the underlying contract, the Sharia supervisory or advisory process, who owns the property during the transaction, how profit or rent is calculated, what happens if you sell the house early, late payment provisions, insurance and maintenance responsibilities, default and foreclosure procedures, early payoff conditions. Do not just ask, is this halal? Ask, how exactly is the contract structured and who has reviewed it from a Sharia perspective? Let's analyze if Islamic mortgage loans are expensive or the conventional one. It's a very common question. If Islamic mortgages do not charge interest, why can the monthly payment look similar to a conventional mortgage? This is where many people get confused. Islamic financing providers may use market benchmarks when determining their profit or rental rates. So you might see a number that looks similar to a conventional mortgage rate, but the important distinction is the contractual structure, not simply whether the percentage looks similar. For example, a musharaka arrangement involves co-ownership and rent on the financer's share. A murabaha arrangement involves a disclosed sale price and markup. An ijara arrangement involves leasing the property. So, two products can have similar monthly payments while being based on very different contracts. So, if you are looking for an Islamic mortgage in America, do not immediately choose the company offering the lowest advertised payment. Instead, compare the complete financing package. Look at down payment requirements, total amount you will pay over the entire term, monthly payment, closing costs, property eligibility, estate availability, early payoff rules, and most importantly, the actual contract structure and Sharia oversight. Availability and terms can vary by provider and state, so always verify the current terms directly with the provider before applying. There are a few preconditions for the Islamic mortgage loans in the USA. Just because a financing option is Islamic, it does not mean normal financial requirements disappear. Providers may still evaluate factors such as your income, employment, credit history, debt obligations, down payment, property type, and your overall ability to make the payments. So, if you are planning to buy a home through Islamic financing, improving your credit profile, saving for a down payment, and reducing unnecessary debt can still be very helpful. The final question, can Muslims buy a home in the USA without a conventional interest-based mortgage? The simple answer is yes. Islamic home financing is available in the United States through structures such as diminishing musharaka, ijara, and murabaha. But remember, not every product labeled Islamic is automatically the right choice for you. Understand the contract, compare the total cost, check the terms, and research the provider's Sharia oversight. And if you are unsure about whether a specific contract meets your understanding of Islamic law, consider discussing the actual contract with a qualified scholar or Islamic finance expert. Buying a home is one of the biggest financial decisions you will make, so do not choose a halal mortgage based only on low monthly payment. Choose it based on Sharia considerations, transparency, affordability, and terms of the actual agreement. If this video has helped you understand the Islamic mortgage loans in the USA, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more simple explanations about halal finance in America. Thanks for watching. I will see you inshallah in the next video. Till then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.